Thanks for joining me today. I am going to be talking about our Payable transaction entry template. And the nice part about using our pre-built out-of-the-box templates is it gives you a really great starting point. No need to build these out yourselves. They're already there right on our website at e1solutions.com. Another great thing about these is they make it feasible that you can have users sitting outside of GP, working in Excel, and not needing to be inside of GP, opening up these entries one after another. So let's go ahead and dive in and create one of these. As you'll notice, you'll have the same fields that you do inside of GP. In this case, for our Payables transaction, we're going to select an invoice. Let's also find a vendor. And let's enter the vendor document invoice number here. We'll make one up here. Let's also create a batch. Once we submit this form, we'll be able to see this inside of that batch ID number. Now let's give the document invoice the amount. And then let's go below here and enter some distribution references, right? This is the accounts that are going to hit our GL account. So I'm going to go ahead and pull in some inventory. Okay, and let's offset that with an accounts payable. Tab through this, make sure debits and credits, enter, and if you wanted to, you could certainly add any sort of distribution reference in here. So once we have these all filled out, we can simply go ahead and select the Submit button. In the background, Smart Connect is actually generating this entry for us. All right, and then we get a message saying this transaction has successfully been created. Before we go into GP and see where that transaction was created, let's take a look at what's powering this behind the scenes. Underneath this Smart Connect Config tab, we can see that we can modify this. If you notice, I only had 4 rows available. I could certainly change this to 10, 15, how many ever rows I wanted. You also have the option to archive this on submittal, and you can also select an archive path of your choosing. So as you can see, these templates can still be modified to suit your needs. Let's jump into GP and we'll take a look at that batch that was created. The E1 batch, let's open that up and take a look at the transactions. It should be the last transaction that came in here. And we can see that we have this new invoice here, or that payables transaction here with the description that we gave it, and of course the vendor invoice as well. Now all somebody needs to do is go ahead and post those batches. If you'd like to learn more about all the different templates that we have, certainly feel free to go to smartconnect.com and you'll be able to see our integration solutions there.